We are going to jump right into this. No need to mess around. We're going to get started, knock this whole thing out. Again, good morning. I'm glad you guys are ready to go and get all of this started. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with you, Bob. We're going to start with the CORVID towel, right? So feet together. You're always going to take a deep breath. Blow everything out to relax the entire body. Because the muscle groups you're going to use, you don't have to tense up to use them. You're going to use them naturally as you get into the different movements. So you also, after taking a deep breath, you want to mentally tell yourself to drop all of your body weight. You just want to say to yourself, drop all your body weight to your feet. Drop all of your body weight to your feet. You know it's working when your feet start to feel heavy, because now your weight is pushing into the ground, and that's how you want to establish your root. All right? You want to establish your root, and that's very, very vital, because if your root isn't established, then when somebody hits you or pushes you, they can uproot you easily, right? So back to it. Pull the elbows back. Just the elbows, and I'm going to get deeper into this. There'll be sections, little clip scenes, little scenes showing the elbows. So you want to pull the elbows back, allowing the hands to relax. And once you get to here, there'll be another clip scene. Once you get to here, then you want to pull the forearms up and then close the fist very lightly, okay? You want your body to be in line straight across, from knuckles across the chest. You want that in line, and shoulders relaxed. From here, you want to push the knees together as you sink and sit. You don't want to go forward. From here, you want to push the toes up, pull the toes up so that you can get on your heels. Turn the toes out on your heels. I'll do it again. Rotate on the heels, not on the arch, or on the toes, on the heels. Rotate it out. Come up on the balls of each foot, which is here. Once you come up on the balls of each foot, you want to turn the heels out. Now, you don't want your heels turned out so much that your knees are actually pressed in towards each other. You want this to be a natural stance to where the knees are going in a triangle shape, but they're also going forward, which is where you want everything to go, is to go forward. From here, you want to, with your knees still bent, you want to press the thighs together, because this is where your rotation is coming from. This is where your stability is coming from your thighs. You don't want to stay in this position, Bob, because now you're pressing on your knees. Or anybody else. Guys, you don't want to stay here, because now all the weight is pressing on your knees, and you're going to damage your knees. So once you press the thighs, straighten the legs out, so that now the weight lies on the thighs, and this is where you want it to lie. Because if your weight is on your thighs, your thigh muscles are starting to grow. They are starting to work. It's called isometrics. And this is isolating the muscles here, which means those muscles will start to get stronger, which will help in stance and also in kicking. So, excuse me. So from here, with the thighs pressed and your weight dropped to your feet, the next move you want to do is you want to open the hands up and relax them. This is the first way to teach yourselves how not to use your hands in everything. So your elbows and your forearms are what you're using, not your hands at this point. So open your hands and simply relax them. You should be able to shake them very easily. From here, push the elbow. Keep your hands relaxed, but straighten them so that they can slide past each other. Now this is very, very important. Shoulders down, push your elbows forward, and allow your hands to come out, aligning the edge of your thumb with your center line, right? Bob, this is your center line. There are 8 points of center. I'm going to go over that in another video. You have 8 points of center, and every center point is where you can cut the body in half, and there's an equal amount on each side. All right? So remember that. With there being an equal amount on each side, now you're no longer punching from just one side of your body. If you're punching from the center, now you're punching with both sides of the body at the same time. So both your entire body weight is equally coming forward into the attack, right? So we'll go back to here. So now from here, again, open the hands up, pushing the shoulders down, very relaxed. Don't force them, but pushing them down, pushing the hands out and forward to where they cross at the thumbs. Now I'm in my center. I'm in my primary center. From here, I'm not going to rotate the arms down because that takes too long, and then you may miss something that's coming in to attack you. You want to push straight down in front. So you're rotating the hands, you're tilting the hands to where your palms will be facing out. At that point, as you're tilting your palms to where you're turning your hands where your palms are pointing out, you're pushing the forearms straight forward and down. And almost a 30-degree angle. Straight down in front. As you're pushing them down and rotating your hands, you want to lock the elbows. Remember to lock the elbows. I know you got a thing about locking your elbows because you're not used to it, but you have to lock the elbows, right? From here, push, rotate the wrist, push down, lock the elbows. The elbows being locked will allow this bone to work as a deflection, as a deflective angle, and that's what you want. You want this deflective angle to be used in a different attack. Say if someone throws a hook punch to the stomach or a straight punch at you, you use this arm coming down, straight down, and it locks so it runs into that incoming strike, deflecting it off. But you'll also be doing damage to that person as you deflect this off. So again, here, the palms up, here, directly across, pushing, rotating the wrist and pushing the arm straight down. Now, the palms should be facing the floor at this point and your elbows locked. But your elbows only lock for a split second. So the moment this is completed and the elbows are locked, you relax the elbows, pulling them out, allowing the wrist to rotate. Your thumb being bent throughout this whole technique, the edge of your thumb should rest up under your wrist. So that now this gives you an idea of where your rotation point is at. Because you're going to rotate these hands back up. All right? So again, 1, 2, and now open the elbows up. After locking the elbows, the thumbs are pointed down. The palms are pointed almost vertically away from you. They're almost pointed away from you forward. So that allows the thumbs to lock. Either which arm you have on top, it doesn't matter. This still allows the thumbs to lock. So once these are locked and the elbows are open, you rotate the bottom hand up along the forearm so that it comes back up. The bottom hand rotates under the arm, under the bottom arm. The top hand rotates under the bottom arm, under and back up to the starting position. So if you started here with this hand on the inside gate and this hand on the outside gate, which means the gates mean the position in which your hands are. The closer to you it is the inside gate. The further away it is from you is the outside gate. Anything on the outside of your arm is called the outside gate. Anything on the inside of your arm is called the inside gate. So, again, if Once you rotate the wrist and push the forearms forward, locking the elbows, now the elbows relax, open up, the palms turn slightly, aiming towards the floor in front of you. Now you rotate this hand, the bottom hand, up on the inside of the gate, and the top hand rotates along the outside of the gate, back into the inside gate, and now takes its place as you pull the elbows back down and go back to the starting position, right? From here, pull the elbows back to here, back to the starting position.